Hey guys, welcome back to The Gaitana. My name is Abby, and today we're going to be doing the crown healing video for this week. The third eye video was so channeled, it's crazy, but we'll see what the crown has to say. I'm very interested because the star card kept coming out throughout the chakra readings, and that's Aquarius energy, and that's Uranus energy, and Uranus rules the crown chakra. So we already know that there's some stuff kind of happening up here. So what is blocking our crown this week? Blocking crown this week. Oh, this list talks about last week a lot. This talks about last week a lot. Hold on. So first two cards, Nine of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles. This talks about last week a lot because we talked about this last week. We most definitely talked about that last week. Ooh, it's aggressiveness. Okay. And then one more card. What is blocking our crown chakra? How can we best heal our crown chakra? How can we best heal? Okay. And then bottom of the deck is the Three of Swords and Judgments. Seems legit. Okay, so for what is blocking our heart chakra, our crown chakra this week? Nine of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles. Not necessarily being exactly where we are, not being in our power, not being grounded, not having the cake and eating it too. This, I feel like this definitely connects to the third eye video from everything I said in the third eye video, but also to the root chakra video. We're definitely not grounded, and it's just affecting everything. And I feel like don't get overwhelmed with these videos, especially with the top three chakras. If you are not grounded first, work on getting grounded first before you overwhelm yourself with the other stuff, because it's like at this point we really need to just plant the seeds to be better and to act on what we're going to act on before we get to move on stuff, because there's just too much going on. Then we have Temperance and the Queen of Swords in reverse. This is like the third time the Queen of Swords has popped up in the blockage for this week, because we're definitely not mentally, we're just not there. Energetically, we're just not there. Our thoughts have been blocking us this week for sure. We're not in our power at all. We're not where we need to be. We're not where we're just not in the place where we can turn our thoughts and turn it into a physical manifestation. We're just not there. That's not something that where we're at right now. And so our happiness is shot. Our will is shot. We talked about this in the solar plexus reading. But our will is shot, and we're just not there. We're not happy. We're not grounded, and we're not mentally in a stable place. That's our blockage for our crown. Everything. I'm laughing because I'm just thinking it's just like Jesus. Okay, for the best ways we can heal it this week, we have the Three of Pentacles, the Page of Cups. So this is definitely collective energy, and I've talked about this in some of the other videos, especially for the solar plexus. There is a need to just come together a little bit with your crew and just like talk things out, work some stuff out, really plant your seeds and see where you want to go. I said that in a different video as well. The next two cards is the World. Hello, Saturn. And then the Two of Swords. And the Mercury is the outcome. So needing to reflect and pause before you move. Needing to really come to your own and come back into your power by actually setting the intention to come back into your power. And being just emotionally a little bit more open to what your intuition is telling you, to what your spirit is telling you, to how else you can address fresher energy? How else can you address your issues? How else can you fix a problem, fix what's happening to you, fix your energy? How else can you do this? And understanding that this is all a lesson, this is all part of, you know, the plan in order to make you a stronger person, because you're going in from not knowing and being blocked off and having all these opportunities to being a little bit more in your power and in your space where you're able to, you feel better and you feel like you're a little bit more open, and you feel like you can take the next steps appropriately in order to move. But in order to do that, there needs to be a little bit more patience. There needs to be definitely a tempering of the emotions. And which ones we're using, whether it's the mind or the head, in this case the head, because it's been literally killing us this week, how we're using our mind and how it's affecting us, how we're letting ourselves be in this dark place and be mentally not stimulated, but just blocked off and in a mess, and it's just everywhere, not being happy, not being balanced in any way. With Venus now back in Libra in retrograde, and yes, it's going to be going direct soon, but then Venus is going right back into Scorpio to the end of the year, so y'all already know. Y'all already know. I said it months ago. Abundance will be found. Venus and Scorpio, abundance will be found by going into the darkest part of yourselves. That's where the abundance lies. That's literally where the abundance lies. You have to go into the darkest parts of yourself, heal those spaces, so then you can be abundant, so then you can be in the place that you need to be, so then you can be happy, so then you can be like restored, so then you can be in your power. There is a need to really heal the things that need to be healed. The mental wounds, all of these things, the mental wounds, go in, heal. Look at this, freaking right under that is justice, freaking Libra. There's a need to heal, to act on it, to make the conscious choice of saying, you know what, I'm gonna do something about this. And that's something that needs to come from you. Your willpower is not there, and it needs to come back and be there, and you need to take the right choices and the right appropriate actions in order for things to start kind of moving again, because it hasn't been moving, and because it hasn't been moving, it's just been more frustrating, and it's just like, no, reground, accept the things that need to be accepted, accept the lessons, accept, don't be frustrated by it, accept what needs to happen, accept what is happening to you, and then see how you want to move from this after, moving forward, and then come back into your power. That's really what it is for the crown. That's really what it is, because it's like a lot of it is just like, you want to know, but the truth is you can't have it until you come into it. Like, you have to put in the work, and I keep saying that every week you have to put in the work, especially for this specific chakra. You have to put in the work, because it takes a lot for you to get up there and be comfortable there and feel like you're strong there. A lot of the time, like, people will go into meditations and they'll come out of it and they can feel overwhelmed, and they can feel like, oh my god, I just saw so much, and like I saw, it's so easy to feel overwhelmed from seeing your truth. It's very easy. Is crown done? Okay. So, what's this one? Ah, here we go. Hold on. I'm dying. Okay. Y'all ready to be mad? Okay. A lesson truly learned is crystallized as earned wisdom. You have all you need for your success you seek. Wisdom allows you to recognize traps on the road and familiar patterns that you want to avoid. It also enables you to quickly gather information about where you are on your journey. It helps you recognize your allies and know how to find the best routes along the way. Now you're at a place where you know the right thing to do and the best choice to make. You really can't commit a mistake. Whatever your inquiry, great fortune awaits you, for you have the wisdom to arrive at the right decision. You've learned your lessons and earned the right to your success. I mean, I don't know why I do tarot. Like, I should just do oracle readings for the chakras. I honestly feel like, okay, whatever. Anyway, I hope you guys have a great week. I will see you guys in the next video, which I'm gonna upload tonight. It's gonna be another ancestor video, and a couple of other videos that I needed to put out a while ago. But I will see you guys tonight. Don't forget to subscribe. All the links and stuff will be down below.